Just be shorter. Or slouch a little.
Let's just slouch. Wait, what are we What are we talking about? Like, what are we gonna do?
Hi, I'm Sid.
And my name is Lorena.
And welcome to dinner date number 17.
Pretty sure we made delicious sweet potato gnocchi. Here's the finished item. And we reviewed Buffy the Vampire Slayer seasons 1 through 3.
Yes. There will be a later installment of 4 through 7.
Hey, we lost a lot of footage. I should have had this plugged in this whole time. But anyways, there's the dough that we made out of sweet potato. Look at that wonderful dough. What we did earlier is is that sweet potato skin you're eating? Disgusting. Do you want to show our gnocchi platter? We did this earlier, but my computer destroyed that footage. So that's our little gnocchis. And we're about to throw those into the boiling pit of water.
So, in case you've been living under a rock, I mean, I lived under a rock and even I knew what Buffy was. So, in this mysterious parallel universe where there are vampires, a girl is chosen as the Slayer, and there's only one Slayer to save humanity by killing vampires. This is the Vampire Slayer. And Buffy, the protagonist of the series, is the Vampire Slayer. So the series just follows her on all of her adventures with demons and undead and things. The show starts when she's in high school. So she's a high schooler with all of her high school friends.
Yeah, so we follow Buffy, Willow, and Xander.
And Giles, the school librarian, is her guardian who, helps.
First impressions. At first I was like, this is kind of weird, but cool, because she's, super kick-ass girl, fighting these demons, and as I watched it, it just got better and better, and I want to watch this whole series in less than a month because I love it.
That's what happened.
I cannot stop watching. Yeah, that's what happened.
I also did not watch this as a child because I did not watch any television as a child. At first impressions, I was like, this isn't, quite as bad as I expect television to be. Buffy's pretty cool. She's kicking ass and taking vampire names and...
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I actually suggested it. I was like, this is kind of pretty queer in a 90s way.
Yeah.
So,
on our queer blog.
So why is this make the queer cut? Well, especially initially, it is very female-centric, which, that's pretty surprising. You've got Buffy, and she lives only with her mother, and it's very, I don't need anyone, and then, you've got Willow, who's her buddy, and then Xander is very much an emasculated male. He's not a strong male character. So yeah, it felt very female centric.
Yeah. What I was thinking about this a lot. And I was like, is it how feminist is it Because I was thinking about the conflict of they sexualize her a lot, or they make her very I think that being a feminist or being queer doesn't mean giving up on the stereotypical things if they apply to you. If you identify as such, that's awesome. That's great.
Yeah, it's the femme by choice.
Cool. Exactly. Yeah, and I feel like Buffy is very much that femme by choice. She doesn't have to be. She's powerful. She's in control. She can be whatever the hell she wants. That's cool. And you see that with other female characters on the show. They each have their own kind of identity and how they, I guess.
And I think especially for the people this is aimed at, obviously other high schoolers, seeing Buffy being this badass high schooler and, she hangs out with all the outcasts kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's cool. And that's saying a lot, just having a character like that.
Yeah, exactly. For gay kids watching TV, you know how, you adopt characters as queer characters even though they're not. And so, the relationship between Buffy and her mom, the relationship that characters have, gay kids, I think, could have really identified with.
I mean, in a lot of ways, it reminds me of, like, sci-fi, and that it can tackle,
Yes.
like, everyday issues, but putting them in a new context where you can...
And it's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like I identify with it, and this is, like, 10 years later. Come on, TV. Like, general rating.
Yes.
Man, I freaking love Buffy. I'm just gonna give it 10, like...
I'm gonna give it an 8.
8. That's pretty good. Queer rating?
Well, right now, it's not, like, hit you over the head queer, but we've got the queer in, like, the Judith Butler term queer. I'm gonna go with 5.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6 for queer rating. Yeah. Cool. Go. We should say something. I also like to log on to Netflix and then click to see where you're on. I'm like, what episode are you on? And then I get out really quick so that you don't know.
Reaper. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I noticed you've been watching, like, I don't know.
Don't talk about what I've been watching.
We share Netflix accounts.